Welcome back, everybody, to another fun gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rocreek Titanium 1100 milliliter pot with 350 milliliter pan. Alright, so as you can see, it's a real plain box. But we do see here grade 1 titanium. That's good. Oh, look at that. Made in China. Let's get it out here and take a real look at it. Ah, stuff sack. Very good, very good. There is the 350 milliliter pan. Let's get this out here. Alright, get the main pot out. Alright. And this is a similar mess kit to the wide C one we reviewed in another video. But this one is all titanium, including the handles. Alright. As you can see, we got graduations on the main pot, which I like, in ounces and milliliters. Very nice. Very light. Alright. Let me get some specs here for you. As noticed on the box, it's made of grade 1 titanium. The capacity of the main pot is 1100 milliliters, and the pan 350 milliliters. Dimensions on this are as follows. The main pot is 4.7 inches by 4.3 inches, or 120 by 100 millimeters. The pan is 5 inches by 1.6 inches tall, or 127 by 40 millimeters. List price on Amazon is $46.99, but they do offer coupons a lot of times on this, so you can get it cheaper. Alright. No listed weight on this one. So we are going to check the weight and all that good stuff. But one thing I do want to do is I want to show you how wide this pot really is. This sucker is pretty wide compared to a lot of them. It looks like inside diameter of that is 4 3/4 inches. In metric, that is about 12 centimeters. So that's a pretty big pot. Now this fits over with this lip here, that pot, to make your top. Pretty cool. I like a big pot like this. Alright, so let's check and see what the weight on this guy is. So, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's do pounds first, since that's what came up. 7 1/8 of an ounce. If you throw the bag on here, 7 7/8. And in metric, 203 grams. 222 grams with the bag. Not too shabby. Let's do a boil test, shall we? We have 500 milliliters of room temperature water here, which is pretty close to 2 cups. I have my Camping Moon XD2F stove here, which is a 3,300 watt stove. And we're going to see how long it takes in this titanium pot to boil it. So, here we go. got some bubble action in there going on. Say we got a boil at 1 minute 52 seconds. Get it down to a simmer. And that's about as low as I can go. And off. I just picked up that pot and set it over here. These wire handles were pretty hot. So, unlike some of my pots, whew, that's hot. Watch out for those handles. The thing I like about this pot setup is the configurations we can do for a cook kit. So we have our Camping Moon stove. We have our Tight Kugo folding spork in here in its little carry bag, right, which is also titanium. We got our Lexata 750 milliliter titanium cup with lid. So yeah, and I got a little sponge here to clean everything up afterward. That's one cook kit option with this. Another way you could pack this cook kit if you didn't want to use a canister stove like I did there. So we got our sponge, we got our Tight Kugo folding titanium spork, and we've got our eBay petrol stove. You know, our Savea clone. That's another way to pack it. I really don't like this configuration as much as the first one because I'm not getting an extra pot. Also, these 220 gram fuel canisters fit in there very easily with plenty of room. So you could pack that and just your stove, and that will fit just like that. Let's see if we can get the spork in there too. You know what? I bet I can get the spork on the bottom like that. Well, there we go. There you go. It wants to pop up a little bit, but it's in there. That's another way you could carry it. So let me get this cleaned up and I'll bring you back for my final thoughts. Final thoughts. I think if you can get this under the list price and you're in the market for titanium, go for it. But I would never pay full price, ever, ever. Especially with the way the economy is going and inflation. Never pay full price. Alright? About the only negative I got to say about this top is definitely more like a small frying pan. It is not a cup. You really need to have a cup to go with this, I think, to make it more complete. That is just my opinion, but that's what I feel like just by messing around with this. Now, I did see one written review on Amazon that I kind of scratched my head and said, huh? And that mainly is this. You see these spots in there? Let me see. You see those spots? That's from the boil test. Now somebody was claiming that that is rust, and I don't think it is, because if that was rust, just the act of me doing this with my finger, it would come off on my finger, which nothing is, and it would be more of a mess. I don't think that's rust. You know what I think that is? I think that's the result of the hard water we have here. And in a lot of places in North America, we have hard water. We have a lot of calcium in the water. And sometimes I've even seen that on the best stainless steel. I'll see little spots like that till I give it a good scrubbing later on. So, it is titanium. I can tell by how lightweight it is, how strong it is. I mean, sure, I can flex that, but I'm not crushing it. You know, it's well put together. I think it's a good bargain. Buy it, don't buy it. That's up to you. I'm just showing you what I'm getting. And that's all I got to say about the Rocreek Titanium 111 milliliter pot with 350 milliliter pan. I will see you later on out in those woods, hopefully having a good time. Thank you for watching.